Yo, guys, can I get clowned for saying shite again? Bro, you deserve that. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but if someone's like, that is so shite, I don't know why, but just like, there's just such an extremely high chance that their opinion is bad, you know? I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from, but. How about a big buff man stream? Question: when was the last time I streamed for like 6+ hours, not during the Race to World First? That I don't know. Okay, I do remember. It's when PoE 2 came out. I think I lasted, well, although 2 hours of it was paid. Um, but it was like a PoE 2 sponsored stream, and I ended up playing with the boys for a little bit. I lasted, I think, 7 hours before I was like, this game isn't fun at all. I don't like this one bit. Oh, come on, WoW. Chill out with the music. I'm trying to listen to Midnight right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Music down. Didn't someone say the Midnight was coming out with a new album soon? Have you ever seen the Midnight in concert? They're insanely good live. Okay, no, I haven't, and they've even performed right next to where I used to live. I used to live in Koreatown, right next to the Wiltern, and they've performed there multiple times. And like, I was literally, I could have walked outside my house and gone. Um, but I don't know. I just never. It's just so. I don't know what it is about me, but I'm not like a going to concerts guy. I don't really know why that is. I just like, that's just not my jam, you know. I'm not. It's not what I'm into. Even bands that like, I'm trying to think what bands that I've liked the most. So when I was a kid, Audio Slave. Um, when I was like 10 years ago, it was like Mumford and Sons. Like, I love Mumford and Sons' first two albums. And then honestly, recently, it's been the Midnight. Like, if I listen to a Midnight song on any album, I'm fucking all the way in. A lot of the songs sound the same, but the vibe of all of it is just great. I just love it. So like the Midnight, I guess, would be, if I was gonna go to any band's concert, it would be the Midnight. But I just don't even want. I don't care. You know, I don't want to do it. So I guess it's just, I'm just not a concert person. I don't like your title. Blow up, buddy. No, no. Max, one of my buddies tanked a Theater of Pain for you the other day, and you roasted him for asking if you knew the skip. We clipped the soundbite of you saying, "Holy shit, that's a sick skip," and we now play it every time he tries to skip trash packs. Oh man, come on, man. Dude, I'm streaming until the Potty C goes live today. We already recorded that shit. Actually, I don't know if he's gonna release it today, because like, we're like pushing our release days back right now on accident, which is good. You want to do this. You're still working through the 4 hour epi. Yeah, that's the good thing about that 4 hour episode though, is you can pick it up at any time and just keep going. Have you watched the new Black Mirror season yet? No, I haven't. I actually haven't seen Black Mirror in a while, but I do like the show. It's nice. It's really creative. And as you guys know, I fucking hate robots. So I'm down because that's kind of, if you think about it, that's kind of what Black Mirror is about. Have you seen Love, Death, and Robots? I'm not into anime. Did bro literally just call? Yeah, dude, I'm so glad this bit also works here. I had a so shout out Slightly Tilted, that guild I worked with a couple years ago. I would hang out in their Discord some nights. We'd like play some other games and shit. And someone in their guild always talked about Love, Death, and Robots, and I knew that it was animated. So the bit I decided to go with was just calling anything that's animated anime. And it got that guy so good, dude. It made his fucking blood boil. So if you guys want to take that bit, you can take it and you can just say you came up with it. It's fine. But like, if you have any friends that don't like anime but like animated shows, just refer to their animated shows as anime. It goes platinum, dude. It goes crazy. Still can't find your cam. Wait, do I have it on today? Where is it? Oh, it is. It is there. It is there. It is a little hard to find. And I don't think I moved it since yesterday. Yeah, I'm in THD's right eye, bro, when he graduated. Dude, I can't believe in THD's graduation pic, he just has his same gunners on. That is insane. I'm gonna start calling anime Disney shit and see how people react. Okay, so I like the inverse of the bit by turning it around on anime users, but I just feel like you never want to upset anime enjoyers. Like they have a dark side. Like they could something seriously bad could happen to you. Like you will get doxxed. Like basically the people who are into anime, like anime it's so important to them that like they would take that extremely personally. Bro, that's crazy. Just imagine someone's just watching Crunchyroll and you're like, "What's this Disney shit?" You like cartoons, bro? Has Max commented on the Blizzard post about gold trading? No, but I saw it talked about in my Discord a little bit because we were like, does this affect how we pay our helpers? So we're asking Blizzard to clarify. But it seems like the intention of it is purely like what they want to stop is they want to stop people trading like retail gold for classic gold. Which I kind of understand why. But also, like, there's a lot of people that's going to fuck over. Like, there's a lot of people in our guild. Like, for example, like, Shaq and other people in our guild have, like, more than 100 uh, like more than like 100 million gold. You know, so like you have just infinite WoW gold. You can never spend it on anything. So you're like, what do I do? Oh, well, if I want to play Classic, I'd rather have a ton of gold, so I want to find someone to trade. And it'll make Classic less attractive to those people. But I think it's good because it just ruins the economy in those servers, right? It also probably leads to some level of RMT, but also I could see the removal of it leading to more RMT. I'm not sure. They probably have a reason for doing it. I haven't read the actual Blizzard note. Why are messages getting deleted right now? Max, if the Race to World First wasn't a thing anymore, would you consider streaming more often and move on to a similar game or just finding something else to do? Good question. So I just like turning on my stream and talking to people. I'd want to continue doing that. Whether that went to like other games or something, I'm not sure, but I also only stream because I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. And like if the race was gone, I don't know how passionate I'd be about. I don't know. I love WoW though. That's the thing. Like if the race was gone, I would just like play WoW more. Like the Race to World First, even though I love it, is the reason I don't play the game a lot. If that makes sense. Like I still like when I log in and like play WoW PvE, dude. It's just like this. There's no other game that's better than this. So yeah, I probably would just stream WoW currently, but like I don't think I'm gonna do this forever though. Like my entire life has been defined by like different ADHD hyperfixations. Like it was music when I was a kid, and then I like was obsessive about music theory. Ended up going to college for it. Did it professionally for a little bit. Got bored with that. Moved on to games, and then gaming became that. And then I did this game thing, and then recently it's been hockey. Like hockey is what that is for me. I like religiously play hockey. I don't know if that's where my next career path would go, but like because I'm pretty happy with my work-life balance right now. That satisfies all of those things, but I don't think I'm someone who's built to just do one thing for their whole career. I am like obsessed with getting better at things, and I typically get bored with things that I'm doing once you can get less better at them. Like the better you get at something, the less room for improvement there is, and it doesn't satisfy that need of like getting better. It's very similar to like the Diablo analogy, right? Where Diablo's super fun when there's a million upgrades to get, but when it starts getting to smaller and smaller upgrades, your will to play the game just goes down with it. So it's kind of similar like that with life. Like I like legit have so much fun getting better at anything. I love improvement. But like even when you get almost to as good as you can be at something, theoretically, that means that I'm going to get bored with it soon because like I can't improve as much, and I don't care about being an expert at it. I just want to keep getting better. So usually it's just not fun anymore, so I have to move on to something else. So I probably will. I don't know how long I'll do this, but I still really love doing it, so I'll keep doing it. But I'm sure once that's not the case, I'm definitely going to move on to something else. I don't even know what that is yet. One thing I am sure of, though, is I'll work for myself. Like, I think the realistic goal for me is I'm going to do this for as long as I want to do it, but as soon as I get a passion to do something else, I will definitely be my own boss. I'll almost certainly start my own business in whatever that is. And the good part about streaming is I'd be able to self-fund it. Like I wouldn't have to, hopefully, not get any loans or anything. I don't know about the scale of it or whatever, but I would just find so much fun in doing that, and I would be obsessed with doing it well. Max, can I post an image link about improvement? Nah, you can't do that in this stream. Why am I not live yet? You can't do that. You can message me it, though. On Discord or something. Just like, you can join my sub-Discord and then, like, a message. I think you can send a message request to me, or you can have a mod try to post or something. I don't know. Sorry, that was probably not... That was probably a really long answer to whatever you were looking for there, but... What's up? Max, did you see the marathon stuff today, the new Bungie game? Oh, no. Maybe we'll look at that later. I know, like, the word on the street when I talked to some like Destiny people is they felt like they were kind of canning Destiny because Marathon was their new thing, at least as far as their like resources and their effort. It's an extraction shooter. Oh, uh, okay, yeah. I sleep then. I'm not. Those aren't my games. Then they really fucked up Destiny, dude. My girlfriend's sister has played like Destiny 2 for a really long time and has like led statics in that game through, I think they call them statics in Destiny 2, but like through new raid content and stuff, which is cool. That's a connection, you know, like leading, having a connection with someone that has led groups through like group MMO raid content. That's a very unique thing. It's cool. I tried getting into Destiny a while ago. It's not even close to beginner friendly. I don't know where to begin. Oh yeah, I know all about Destiny. Like, cause we did it. We did one of the most recent raids. Me, Lip, Ben, Shroud, Skadoodle, and TJ did did like a Destiny raid blind, which was really fun. But yeah, the game is the opposite of beginner friendly. Basically, the game made a critical error a long time ago where they didn't just take everyone's guns away and reset it every season. They actually tried to do this, but the community just wouldn't let it happen. But by doing that, they just basically ruined any chance of any player playing the game for the first time because you log in and you realize what guns you don't have and what like artifice armor you don't have, and then you're just like, okay, well, I just can't play this then. And so you just log off. Um, but yeah, it's I think that probably ended up killing the game. Here we go. Someone in chat, someone in YouTube chat. Typical terrible take on another game he doesn't play. Damn, bro. Damn. That's what you're gonna get here, though, man. Like, dude, just imagine you just fucking hate my opinions. You just fucking, bro, this guy I fucking hate. I hate when he talks about stuff, and then you just keep tuning in. Bro, you're just getting mad on purpose. Come on. What are you doing? Hey, man, I'm just streaming, and people are asking me what I think about stuff, and I'm answering them. It's a simple existence, but it's what I'm doing. Do you have a particular favorite game that I could give you a terrible take on? Also, I don't think what I said about Destiny is even a hot take. I think that's like a common opinion. Elismir just crashed out of her mythic raid. Wait, he had another crash out, didn't he? By the way, just a small thing. Are we overusing the term crash out as a society? Anyways, moving on. The is Didn't he do one the other day about Oracle? People are mad at Elismir for getting Oracle priest nerfed. I mean, that's just how it goes, right? I mean, Elismir had literally nothing to do with Oracle getting nerfed. Um, but, you know, if you cause a big stink on it on Twitter, people are going to say that you did. Over the last 4 years, I've started WoW and Destiny 2, and I would say they are about equal in terms of beginner unfriendliness. Interesting. I've played WoW and Destiny 2, and I would actually argue that WoW is even less beginner friendly than Destiny. Like, the thing with Destiny is, like, yeah, it's like hard to get into, but at least it's really simple. You have your guns, some have ammo, some don't. You can kind of make that decision by when you're setting that shit up. You can get some basic armor. Doing quests and stuff is like kind of like the thing that's not easy to understand about Destiny is like exactly which things are weekly capped and like how exactly soft capping your gear works versus like for example, what some people could easily do when starting Destiny, at least with the old system, is you could start looting weekly gear, which like gives you really good eye level before you get to the soft cap or the hard cap, and then you're just like wasting shit, right? But like, dude, WoW is insanely not beginner friendly. It's just way too complicated of it. It's a super super complicated game. Someone gave me this example last expansion where it was in season 3 in Amirdrasil, and a fresh person who had never played WoW before hit max level, and on their quest log it just had like 5 different campaigns, or like one for each like 0.5 patch or 0.7, and then like major patch things. And when you looked at their quest, there was nowhere in particular pointing them towards the one that was current for this season or really where they should start. It just gave you a million things, you know, like that's bad. And then I just think WoW gameplay is just insanely hard. Like I would say like WoW compared to, I mean, I don't even know what game you'd compare it to, but like you log in, you hit max level, and you have your entire, you know, spell book of buttons that you're going to press, and like how to do that properly on just any singular spec in the game is just like, there's just more going on there than, you know, what people are used to playing an Apex character. You know, you have like 3 buttons and you shoot, right? You League, you have like three or 4 buttons. Then there's the building and stuff like that, but usually people look at a guide for that. Like doing just a straight up WoW rotation is just significantly more complicated than like almost any game, right? And then that's just hitting a target dummy, right? Like actually doing content that's trying to kill you at the same time. It's really hard. There's really nothing that, like, you basically only start really having fun in WoW when you get decent at that to where you can start seeing improvement. But like the road to even getting there is long. And then it's like hard to make friends unless you came into the game with friends, because like you're not at the point where you can kind of carry yourself enough. And then this is talking about the person who enjoys PvE, by the way. Like if you're someone who just gets into WoW and you just like doing, like, you're a collector, a lot of collectors out there, like you can probably just like, you're just chilling, you're just playing the game, you're having fun. Then you have the add-on thing too. Then it's like, okay, well now I'm playing the game. You can play the game pretty well with base UI, but now, you know, you're fighting a harder battle versus other people. Like here's an example. Just Plater alone. Like think about this. This is like, people will bring up a lot of other weak or arguments. I actually want to just show you my POV here. So let me show you my recent broadcast from 2 days ago when I'm in a dungeon. So find a POV of me when I'm in a dungeon here. Okay, this probably isn't, Theater of Pain isn't a great example. Okay, I'm in this dungeon. All right, this dungeon, what is it, whatever it's called, Floodgate is a perfect example of this. Okay, so like Plater, you're gonna see this pull going in. So just going into the pull right away, I know I see these mobs' health bars, and instead of them being the default, I wish I could show you the version of this that has default nameplates, but like, you can tell who like the little mini boss is very clearly. It's pink. You can tell casts that you can tell mobs that have less important casts, they're light blue, and then mobs that have important casts, they're dark blue. And the red mobs are just like gonna melee the tank, right? That is what, and you know all that information in a pull you've never seen before. It's that information is extremely helpful, right? But I mean, you could still do the content and appreciate the content, but are you playing at like a disadvantage versus someone who has these tools? Like, especially as a new player, yes, I can say recently I've been doing these dungeons for the first time. I still haven't even done 4 of the dungeons. So when I'm doing the dungeon, I'm not approaching it like I know any of this information. I'm basically just using the information in front of me to like try to do the best I can. And like a plater like this for first time seeing something is like so important. It's so OP. It becomes less and less OP the more you do a dungeon, because you can pull this, or like a really hard pull with important casts, or with a mini boss, wipe to it once or not, but then just be like, oh, so that was a mini boss, those guys have casts, and I need to watch out for this. You can intake that information without it, but like specifically seeing it for the first time, huge benefit. Max, do you think the Blood Beast nerf on Unholy will matter, or is it a bait to get people to stop playing it? I don't know, man. I just haven't looked. I guess we can look at some of this stuff before we really get started here. It's two things to look at. So let's do the class tuning first. What, some damage buffs to blood, damage buffs to frost, specifically Deathbringer. Then this is the thing, right, where the blood of life, Blood Beast now explodes for 20% of the damage was 25. Again, I just don't know how important that is to their damage profile, but they nerfed that. This I found interesting. So I don't know about the Eldrachi Reaver nerf, but specifically nerfing Sigil of Silence to 2 seconds was 4, I find really interesting. Because, like, this isn't the reason you're playing Vengeance DH right now. And my thought is this. Like, if you look at Raider.io, and then you look at top teams, right, or top runs isn't the best way to do it. I think the best way to do it is actually class role leaderboards and just look at all tanks. And it's, like, mostly Vengeance DH. So when this has been the case in the past, it's been because of the, like, cycle binding or whatever, and, like, getting reduction on your sigils to where you just have more stops than everyone else, and that's so important, right? That was the last time this was true. But then they nerfed that, and the reason you're playing Vengeance now, like, Vengeance still has probably better stops than every tank, but it's not by as much. That's not the reason you're playing Vengeance DH right now, so it's just interesting to see that that is what they decided to do. Unless they just feel like here's what could be true. Hey, a 2-second Sigil of Silence is just good for the game going forward. And maybe that's true. It seems like a little too heavy-handed, specifically. It's going to feel really bad for Vengeance players. But, like, if you're talking about overall health of the game, like all tanks versus all tanks, does Vengeance still have the stop niche, even with a 2-second Sigil of Silence? Right? Maybe. But I think the reason they nerfed it is because they saw they were being run again and just assumed it was for the same reason they were being run last time, which isn't true. But who knows? Balance. This one, it looks like they're just nerfing their AoE by specifically targeting Star's Fall and by targeting Star Surge. I don't know what this Elun's Chosen thing is or Power of Goldrin, but... And I'm sure people have, like, numbered out the nerfs by now with what talents you play, but I think the idea behind this nerf is, or this change, is let's take a little AoE away from balance and give them a little bit more single target, which I think is just fine. That's the class's issue. They're doggy in raid, or they especially were during the race to world first, and their single target was the biggest problem. So that's definitely something that should be addressed. I think that's more of a talent tree issue, in my opinion, than, like, aura buffing spells and stuff, but you know, I get it. Apparently that nerf was a 1% DPS increase in AoE. That's fine though. I mean, if you were to say, like, do you think Balanced Druid needs to get nerfed? Is anyone making that argument? Like, they're used in Mythic Plus right now, but also they have the best raid buff. So, like, everyone's kind of always trying to put a Druid into a group. Like, I don't think they're, like, crazy insane DPS. Like, and they're like super whatever in raids. So not speaking about PvP at all, obviously, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think they didn't really need to be nerfed. So if this ends up being a 1% buff, that's, like, fine. I don't even know if they intended to actually nerf them in general. Looks like they're trying to move their damage around, which is a good thing. So good. Okay, Aug's personal damage is still lower than we'd like. We're further increasing their damage output and rolling back the nerf to Breath of Eons. We would like Breath of Eons to feel like an impactful ability as it is Augmentation's major cooldown. So, brought back Breath of Eons damage and then also just another 8% personal damage increase. I think this is good because, well, okay, so clearly this season, I think what Blizzard did was, okay, Augmentation has been Ultra Abyss and Raid, 2 of bare minimum since they came out, and they've been Abyss and Mythic Plus since they've come out. Any spec in the game, if that was true, I think it's okay we take a season off from that bullshit. So that's what they did. They nerfed them, and I believe they, like, maybe for the first time ever that I can think of, they literally over-nerfed a class on purpose so you did not bring it because they did not know exactly how powerful or not powerful. Like, I bet in the past when they've nerfed AUG, they were like, all right, well, people will stop bringing them to every single group now, and then they just didn't. So they were just one final, like, okay, let's make augmentation, like, definitely bad. And then just for half a season, maybe. And then let's buff them back up slow and then do it the right way, hopefully, to where they end up being in a spot where they're, like, playable but not insanely OP. And they're doing the correct way of doing that, in my opinion, which is the more and more damage that augmentation brings on its own, the more likely it is to be balanced. Because the support stuff is just absurdly OP. And more specifically, it contributes to the problem of the support stuff is so controllable that, like, people who play AUG at the highest level are going to get a really, really good performance out of it. But then the people that AUG is designed for, which is probably the more casual player, like, basically, it can only be really broken for high-level players and always brought at all times, and then good for the target audience, or it is tuned to where at its highest level it's average, and then it's terrible for the people that it's designed for, like it is right now, like in current season. So the more personal damage you bring from the spec, the less that's the thing. So, good. Let's see. Mage. This is fine. Some mage changes. Brewmaster. Let's see this. Just buffing Brewmaster's defensiveness in general. Celestial Brew, Mastery, and Armor. Just passive buffs. And then also increase Tiger Palm, Rising Sun, Kick Dam. Mistweaver, what is this? Jade Empowerment now increases Crackling Jade Lightning's damage by 2,000%, was 2,500, and cleaves additional targets at 25% effectiveness, was 15. Does not apply to PvP combat. What is this change supposed to do? So it seems like it is, what, a single target nerf to Jade Empowerment? Or, like, less target nerf? Lower single target damage, but 5-person cleave is the same level. Okay. I mean, I know we were utilizing this in the raid. Like, basically, Mistweavers doing the Mugsy jails was entirely based on saving Jade Empowerment and just doing insane damage with this, so I can kind of see it. Okay, and then Shaylun's gift healing by 15, rushing wind kick. Cool. Windwalker. This is interesting. Shadowpan. Oh, they're just buffing Shadowpan, which you don't play. Dude, I can't even imagine playing Shadowpan. Not gonna lie, I don't know how they're gonna approach this. But Conduit feels fucking great right now. The idea that we were gonna go back to, like... I mean, I guess you could play 1.5 minute Zwen without this shit, right? You could do it with Shadowpan, but it would just feel less good because it's not lining up a Celestial Conduit. Maybe, I think the only play is you play... Okay, I'm thinking of a pretty fun version for Windwalker, which is, like, kind of similar to what you play now, but you play Shadowpan instead. And instead of running Celestial Conduit, obviously, you're just getting... You probably find a way to tech in Spiritual Focus or Drinking Horn cover. And with the natty... like CDR, I forget where it is on the tree, but, like, here it is. Every 50 energy you spend reduces the cooldown of Storm, Earth, and Fire. What kind of sounds fun is having a lot of clones uptime. So either running Spiritual Focus and Drinking Horn cover with Shadowpan. That feels nice. But I think in general, Shadowpan, I don't know how far behind it is. No idea what it is on the tuning. I'm a simple man. I started playing Windwalker this patch, and I copied the build that everyone was playing, and they were playing Conduit. So the other one could be 5% behind, like 90%. Literally no clue. Who cares? Yeah, okay. That's fine. So, buffing the hero talent people aren't playing, I think, is always a W. Right? 'Cause no one could really argue it's an L, I guess, unless they were buffing it in a way that made it now the best, which makes it not fun. But, I mean, having it be competitive is good, as long as the design for both of them is nice. Holy Paladin. Shining Righteousness now requires 4 shields to activate the free Word of Glory lighted on was 5. Righteous Judgment chance increased to 100. Veneration 200. So just all buffs in some way. I just don't even know a lot about this. I'm not sure how bad Holy Paladin is right now. It seems pretty good in keys. In raid, it's also doing fine. Let me actually double check that. Because this is weird. Like, I know a lot. I don't know how many like Fodom healers there are, but there's a lot of Holy Paladin mains that guilds have. Like, there is more than a few Holy Paladins in like top 20 world, for example. Even though we and like the top race world first guilds weren't running them, but I'm interested in what the healing statistics look like right now. I'm just gonna guess that Holy Paladin isn't like terrible. Not damage, healing. Yeah, I mean this is all bosses, right? So maybe not the best thing to look at. But yeah, it looks like all the healers are like pretty decently balanced. Like Holy Priest would probably be a little higher, but the reality is it's just the same thing as DPS statistics, where if you have a really good priest healer in your guild this tier, at least the first one is playing disc, so you just have less good players playing Holy. The sample size is certainly a lot smaller. But yeah, actually it's not. That's so interesting. There's just as many Holy as disc. But I would still agree with that, though. Disc is generally... This is actually just true. Disc is like the harder spec to play. So if you're a Mythic guild that has 2 priests, your best priest is probably playing disc. So this number is still... Basically, I'm not arguing Holy's like way higher. Basically, if Holy's here, if all the same quality of player that were playing disc were playing Holy, it'd probably be like here. You know what I mean? Just shit like... That's how all like these statistics work on Warcraft logs. Let's see. 6K Pres Evokers. Yeah, it's still a new spec. Probably unsurprisingly, a lot of people, even that clear Mythic content, usually just play their fucking main, you know? And there's just way less Evoker mains than other people because it's just really new. Okay, going back. Rhett, Herald of the Sun. I don't know if they're playing Herald of the Sun right now. I think they're playing the Templar one in progression. I'm just not sure if is this a buffing the not used hero talent tree? Cool. Nothing, no issue with that ever. Priest, discipline. Discipline priests are performing beyond where we would like them to be, so reducing the impact of their powered shield penance and atonement throughput. So Wheel and Woe now increases the absorb of powered shield by 5% per stack, was 10. I'm assuming this is what was making their powered shields so big in Mythic Plus, maybe in combination with something else. In general, penance, damage, and healing reduced by 15. Okay. Allies with atonement are now healed for 28% of the damage done, was 32. Oh, interesting. That's just like a straight up... That's a big time raid nerf. I don't know what the actual like numbers for that are, though, for their overall healing. Penance, damage, and healing reduced. Okay, atonement is now 125% more effective. This is just purely to offset, or remote kind of offset this, right? Yeah. And then they just a little Void Weaver buff. They are gutting disc because top 1% of players are doing well in a difficult to play spec. I mean, I think it's fair to look at like raid, like whenever you're looking at these changes, like these are targeted at raid and Mythic Plus, right? Like I think it's fair to say disc is just like really fucking good, you know? Like there is a lot of window. So why disc is good? There's a couple reasons. So they've been like a good ramp healer for a while, and there are other ramp healing classes, but in this raid specifically, there's so many really efficient damage amps, like, or really efficient burst healing windows. Because they're like, on all the harder bosses, they're giving you like, all the damage is so, like, every boss has a crazy amp to it. Like, for example, you could have this exact same healer meta. Every healer, exactly the same design and tuning as it currently stands. And like, I don't know, most raids will have like 3 bosses with really good burst healing, and then like most of them don't. This raid, literally every single one of them does. Like all of them do. So it's just like perfectly designed for having a really sick tuning on a really good ramp healer, which again does exist for other healers, but like Disc is just the best at it right now. And Oracle's really sick. But Yeah, I don't know. It still probably just needs a little nerf for raid. So I don't think this is just like, oh, the top players are playing Destiny to be nerfed. It seems like it's just good, you know. And it's okay to nerf things that are a little too good. It's okay. But I know some people don't look at it like that. Like I'm looking at it, kind of in terms of like the whole game, like what's healthy for the game. But I completely understand that a lot of people don't look at the game that way because they probably are biased towards certain specs, like the one they play or the ones they like. And they see things like this as like, even if it's potentially healthy for the game, they're still going to have a negative feeling about it because it's their main and their class and everyone wants to be good because it means you get invited and who doesn't want to like top healing and damage stuff, you know? Okay. Holy. Okay, buffs to holy, cool. Ellie Shaman. Earth shock damage increase, elemental blast increase. Okay, just increases across the board for Ellie. I've seen Ellie do pretty good in Mythic Plus. Tempest secondary target damage increase. Tempest primary. This is a what Stormbringer buff specifically. So it seems like a very clear intention with these nerfs was they were changing a few classes in general. But it seems like a common thread here is they're buffing the underused hero talent for like every spec basically. Like if people are playing Totemic, we're buffing Stormbringer. If people are playing whatever the fuck the Ellie Shaman other one is, we're touching the other thing. Which I think is just an unassailable good thing. Restoration, Farseer changes, cool. And then Warlock. Man, Warlocks are never happy. Are they? Hopefully they're happy about this. Max, Holy Oracle might actually be the play in raid now. Cool. We are happy. Demo's gonna pump. These are big numbers. Like, knowing how historically Destro does a ton of damage, seeing something like Rain of Fire damage increased by 25% is like, bro, how bad was their fucking AoE before? Or does their AoE just completely not involve Rain of Fire now? Okay. Now let's look at the other thing. So Blizzard made a post about gold trading. Here we go. Here's the original. Can we get some clarification on the updated? Oh, wait. Maybe it is actually this. Customer support, this guy replied on official forums. This implies the topic. The main getaway from it is that it's supported by in-game means. That's okay. Swaps are now prohibited. Vrakthis mentioned that there will likely be more explanations about this during the next business week. Note that this person is a CS agent, so Blizzard's official stance might be different, but it should be something close to those lines. Oh, dude, that's so funny. So I haven't read this at all yet, but wouldn't it be kind of funny if, like, basically a customer support agent made this, like, innocuous just response to someone on the forums, and then it ended up, like, being Blizzard's official stance, and then like, basically there's, like, sirens going off. There's like fucking like Ian's like getting like a email in the middle of the night or something. Like, hey man, check this out. A customer support person just made an official stance on something that we haven't talked about in a while. Let's fucking... Okay, let's see. Okay, basically if it's a supported transaction in the game, as far as I'm aware, if our systems allow for it, i.e. the trade window, then there shouldn't be an issue. I'll seek further clarification. But also they're like doing their best to answer a question, doing their job. But, like, it's just going to bring up a bigger topic. Let's see. What do you mean, Buzzy WL? Codes are an out-of-game resource and cannot be traded for gold. That has always been the policy. It's the first line in the article. You are not allowed to buy or sell WoW items, products, or services for real money. A code is considered an out-of-game item. If the code were redeemed and the item could be traded, then that could be sold in-game. The response line is basically saying if it can be put in a trade window... Okay, so I'll look at the other replies, but this does just seem like... Basically, the TOS has been the same forever. Like, for example, from 2008 to 2014, 15, 16, 2016, which is like 7 years, people were selling runs for real money every single week with no risk or fear of getting banned as long as you didn't openly do it on stream. And what I mean by that is, like, literally log on their account on stream or talk about doing it. And it was in the TOS the whole time. So if someone, basically, let's time travel back to 2012. Someone was on the forums like, hey, is this okay to do? And then someone's like, no, obviously you can't sell runs for money. It's in the TOS. Here's a copy of what it says in the TOS. But if they're not punishing for it, it's not a thing. In Final Fantasy, you're not allowed to use third-party tools or like add-ons or anything, but they have no way to detect it, and they can't punish you, or they won't punish you because they can't tell unless you literally stream it. So it's been them saying, like, imagine if there's a big forum that popped up and people are like, wait, we're not supposed to use add-ons? Like, you know, they're basically just reiterating something out of the TOS. So I definitely think you're gonna have to like, Blizzard's gonna have to make an official stance on this next week. I think the way that this was laid out to me before I read this was like, this is Blizzard making an official stance, but this is Turbo not that at all. But now they will have to make one, which is kind of interesting. But the reality is, if Blizzard just says, hey, in our TOS it says not to do this, but Blizzard hasn't actually been punishing people for trading gold in between like classic and retail and shit, it's possible they're not going to start doing that, right? That requires someone either hiring a new person, or it requires someone at their job changing their focus away from whatever they're doing, like a CS person, you know, like a CS person having to like change what they're normally doing to just do this, which is unlikely based on some random person just posting about it. So far what I'm reading is probably nothing is changing from the status quo right now, because there's plenty of things that are in the TOS that technically happen that don't get you banned, you know. Okay. Other replies by... Wait, okay. On their support site, the article about trading gold between realms, factions, or games now reads... What now reads meaning... This has been... Okay, so maybe we're missing this. So this is now a new policy, like they have officially posted. Oh, this is... Okay, I have to read more. The responses you are reading are in the reverse order of the people were worried about the thing. God damn it, Wowhead. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Where's the first thing that... Why would they do this in... Come on. Okay, so let's view the original of this. So this is, okay, updated 30 minutes ago. Okay, common problems. Can I trade gold with another player between WoW Classic and Modern? Can I trade gold with a friend on another WoW Classic realm? Made a deal with another player to exchange gold between factions on WoW Classic, but he didn't hold up his end, and I'm trying to trade gold on another realm WoW Classic. Trading gold across WoW Classic realms or factions, or different versions of WoW, Modern to Classic, is prohibited. Such trades, particularly with those you do not know or trust, are often linked with gold selling activities. That's why I assume they're doing this, which contributes to realm economy issues, botting, and account compromises. Engaging in trades of this nature can result in account penalties up to and including account closure. However, trades the in-game system. Okay, so they're like clarifying this, but it's still like, and this is kind of how things work in WoW. Until there's like a big ban wave for people doing this, a lot of people won't end up changing their actions. You know, that's how things are. Like, you can use the Race World First as an example for this, right? Like, little small things you could consider exploits that go unpunished for years and years and years at a time start becoming normal, and you just do them because you're in a race to win, and if you can exploit and get away with it and other guilds are doing it, why would you ever put yourself at a disadvantage? So you start doing that. And then what does Blizzard do? Blizzard starts punishing for it, right? In Emir Drasil, they revert our shit, like, to where we couldn't even have... We lost some eye level that race because of that. Okay, so we're not going to do that again. Cool. The other two guilds, they do it in Nerebar Palace. They get a 4-day ban. Blizzard's like, we ain't fucking... You guys didn't get the message last time, so we're gonna ban you again, and we're gonna be like, yo, fucking please stop. So now... Do you guys think a Race World First guild is going to exploit rep when you know that the next thing they're going to do is probably ban you during the Race World First? Absolutely fucking not. But doing it or exploiting it all has been against the terms of service, you know, forever, right? Probably since the beginning of the game. But like, until they punish for it, people are going to do it. That's how it works. So I'm interested in whether they're going to crack down on this. They are right, though. So if you think about it, let's say someone in our guild has 80 million retail gold, and they're like, I want to play Classic, and I want to buy this item on Classic, and I don't have any gold on Classic, but I haven't too much on retail. I'd have nothing to do with this gold, so here, I'll give you 20 million retail gold for however much equivalent that would be in Classic. So where do you think that gold's coming from? In some way, it is 100% sourced from like gold farmers or people that are getting gold illegitimately. So the whole that it's like linked with gold selling activities, maybe not direct party to party, but where that gold comes from, absolutely. It's the same reason they got rid of GDKPs. It was gold selling like crazy. So that's something they hate and they want to get rid of. Makes sense. But we're a little concerned about this because we're concerned about this because this is how we pay people. So during the Race to World First, what happens is if you sign up for our runs, which you don't have to, but if you want to, let's say you sign up to a full heroic clear to help us during splits. We pay you, I don't remember exactly how much it is. It's a couple 100,000 gold. I'm just going to make it up. Something like 200K, maybe 300K to do the entire run. And then we can't pay those people on the spot. It's too much of a logistical issue. We pool the money, and then after the race, we pay them all, or pool the gold, and then after the race, we pay them all on their realms. But technically, we would need some clarification, because, like, I imagine they're probably not trying to target that, because the only other way to do that would be pay them on Illidan, and then they would have to, like, redeem WoW tokens and stuff to transfer it, or transfer the character, which is weird. You know, like it's just a service to them that we can do it to them on their thing. Let's see. Oh, they did update it. Okay, they did update it. However, trades within the game system, such as cross-faction or cross-realm trades in modern WoW, are allowed. Wait, so cross-realm trading in modern WoW is allowed, but you can't in specifically WoW Classic? Are those two different in some way? I'm not familiar with WoW Classic. It's because everything is not cross-realm. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so it doesn't affect us at all. They've clarified that. All right, W. I know this still definitely affects people in our guild. Some I think something that people in our guild posted is they're like, "Well, I'm gonna be broke in Classic now." So that's fucking sweet. That is again, like, I'm just like, obviously you'd be risking it, but like, if I'm not someone in the Race World First whose like literal job depends on my account not being banned or not. I think I'm about to. This is not advice that you should follow, but knowing history of Blizzard, unless they start banning for this, and even then the first bans would probably be more of warnings. It's probably not something they've majorly changed their stance on. Like, it seems like, again, maybe Wowhead tricked me because they posted it in the wrong order, but I don't know. I just don't know if they're actually going to punish for this, because this has been happening for a pretty long time. But, you know, they always can, so you're doing that risk. Do not take my advice. I'm not going to do this. I don't play Classic. But it's definitely a potential issue. Let's see. Warcraft Logs Tooltip add-on update. Hide character visibility. In an update to their in-game tooltip add-on recently released for the War Within, Warcraft Logs has added the ability for users to hide their characters from the add-on without hiding their ranks on the site entirely. That's a good change, right? But also, speaking of the Archon add-on, I'd be interested in seeing numbers of like how many people even. I mean, I knew this like was a big thing that blew up, and I wonder how many people even fucking use this. You know, I don't think it's like some thing that like everyone has now, you know. But I mean, certainly this change is good. People will just assume if you are hiding it because you have bad parses. I mean, maybe, but also I just don't even think anyone's using this. You know, I've already given my opinions on this add-on multiple times because it was like such a big deal. But I still just don't even think people have like downloaded this and have used it. The people using the add-on will just still look people up, but also LFG selection bell curve meme. Yeah, yeah. Did you say anything about Sari leaving the raid team? Not yet. I don't think I've streamed since he was at, maybe I did on Thursday. Yeah, so we heard like 2 weeks ago that he got like an offer from Echo. And we were like, okay. And then he came to us and was like, I'm considering it. And we're like, all right, that's cool. Like, what are your reasons for that? We're winning and you seem chill. Like, what's going on? And then he's like, well, all my friends are on EU. In Farm, I'm playing a bunch of EU characters, which I can't use for NA splits. I care about my sleep, and I'm always up in EU hours for my friends, but then I have to be up for NA raid clears. And I think it had something to do with that. Like, he was pretty open with us about the whole thing. Also, another element is they offered him more money than any of our players make. And that is not something we were willing to like cave on, to just like randomly pay him more than everyone. So that was I mean, I can't tell you how much of it was due to money. It didn't sound like he was super money motivated, but I'm sure it was like probably like a lifestyle thing. He said hard to do NA times. Yeah, but they also did. Yeah, I'm confused because there's been a lot of like rhetoric, I guess, from them in the past about like how, oh, like we just can't compete because they can offer so much money. But I don't know if they got like a new sponsor or something and their players are making like infinitely more money. But yeah, they offered him a number that is like significantly more than any of our players make, even the most like senior members. So they definitely got a new massive source of money, or I guess they're specifically paying a new player more than the rest of their players, which I think it's highly unlikely that's the case, because that would be like insanely bad. That's good, but we already recruited a new healer. We had a new healer in the guild the minute he left. So we recruited Timbermaw. So we're chilling. Best of luck to him. Was Sari the raid leader from Pieces or a different one? No, I don't think Suri was in Pieces. I don't remember exactly where we got Suri from. He's been here for a while. I think he was in Fat Shark, yes, maybe very briefly. But I think he was maybe there for just one tier, but I also am just making that up. Vodka Gamer sounds good. Yeah, the players we've gotten from Vodka in this guild have worked out. The other day, I did a like players we've received from every guild basically, and like just accounting for them since like BFA for example. And dude, vodka is crazy, bro. Fired up, Boomy, Cryptics, Yips, Pieces, Cine. We've gotten a ton of, and I guess now Timbermaw. There's more. Which players are still in the roster since Nyalotha? Oh, I don't know. I don't really care about doing all that. That sounds like a lot of accounting. Do those guilds hate you? Instant Dollars I don't think hates us, but also we've sent more players to Instant Dollars than we've taken from them. Echo, I mean Echo probably hates us. But not for the reasons of recruiting their players. The Method, I'm not sure how Method really feels about us at all, honestly. Vodka, I don't think hates us. I think Vodka's chill. Fat Shark, yes, did hate us for a while for sure. Like, we took like Wolf, Scott, Impec within like a really short period of time, and there was at least one person in that guild that wanted us all dead for sure. I don't remember who it was. And then I think it's just like time has passed since then, and I think they're chill with us now. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong for sure. Pieces is super dead, and we have most of their leadership, so I'm assuming they don't hate us. Maybe they do. BDG, yeah, they probably hated us. But also, like, if you were to run a simulation 100 times, I wonder how many times the number 1 and number 2 guild in a region get along well. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of you guys haven't been in that situation, but for someone who's been in that situation for a really long time, it's like kind of impossible. Although I think Instant Dollars is technically number 2 in the region now, but like we're doing different things. Like Instant Dollars is doing their own thing at their own hours, and we're doing our own thing. There's no like power struggle, right? But like Method versus Echo, those guilds fucking hate each other bad. And then like Blood Legion and Midwinter back in the day, whenever there's 2 people in the same region competing at the same hours for the same spot, it is, in my opinion, like 100 out of 100 simulations run of that, those guilds fucking hate each other for sure. Because like it just takes, from experience, it takes like nothing. Let's just say you're on the best terms ever. It's hunky-dory. You guys just had a nice talk about it. You're chilling. All right, there's one clip next here of like the second team in the region saying something like, dude, we could totally beat that guild. And it's like totally normal to think that. In fact, you have to think that you can beat that guild to even put in those hours, or else what are you even doing? And then that one clip just gets posted of that guild, of that guy saying that from that guild, and then that speaks for everyone in the guild, and then now they hate each other again. It's so real. You always hate your neighbors more than the guy across towns. You have far more contact and far more negative interactions. Dude, maybe something's weird with my situation specifically, but I love my neighbors. My neighbors fucking slap. Like, every single one of, like, every neighbor that's even remotely in distance of my house is an absolute G. Like, they're cool as fuck. Generational hatred from a single clip is peak internet. I mean, bro, that's just how it happens. It's just so real, though. Isn't one of your neighbors a chatter? Yeah, he's in here a decent amount. He's cool. Why would Sloot hate them? Huh? What do you mean? Why would Sloot hate who? Why do you own a massive iPod Shuffle, though? It's not an iPod Shuffle, man. It is an air purifier. Which I need because there's, like, dogs in here all the time. You know, they got like, hair and stuff. I guess I have hair, too. It does look like an iPod Shuffle, though. I understand that. I don't even use it, by the way. How sick would it be if it was actually a giant iPod Shuffle stereo? I mean, it would be sick. It would be like art. That sounds like cool art. Also, I like how you guys keep doing this bit, but like, you know what this product is. Like, if you go to Amazon, at least when I bought it a few years ago, if you typed in air purifier, it was just by far the highest quality air purifier at its cost. It had like infinite good reviews. It was way cheaper than other ones. It's like one of the best reviewed products I've ever seen. I haven't used it in a while, but like, I've been to like multiple people's houses where they have one of these because it's just like kind of common. Which one? Well, now I don't want to tell you because no free ads. All right, is it time to game, dude? Could be. Our intro? Bro, we yapped about class tuning. We talked about some gold trading shit. We did it all, baby. I'm not starting over. Come on, me. Dude, when is Franck releasing the podcast? I just want it on record that we recorded that shit yesterday, by the way, chat. On record. Alright, okay, so I want to do a new key. So, it says I've done every key here. I really like Workshop. I've always liked Workshop. I actually kind of like Theater of Pain, but I think that might be just because I'm a Windwalker. I really like Floodgate, and I did like one Meadery. But there's too many mobs in there, and I did it with an Unholy Decay, and that makes me not want to do that dungeon. But I haven't done Priory once, except for when I got carried through it, when I was doing or raid leading a farm clear. Same thing with all four of these. The only Motherlode, Priory, Rookery, and Dark Flame Cleft were all purely from just getting carried while I was doing a thing. So I don't know what happens during them. So I kind of want to just like see what that shit's like, you know? And maybe do it for the first time ever on a 12, so you guys have the highest chance to PP laugh. Okay, let's do it. What's my key, first of all? Do I have one of those things? There's a 50% chance. I do. I have a Priory. Priory 12, boys. Let's go into a Priory first thing. I don't know what it does. W. Riztown. Sign up to Riztown if you want a game. 12 Priory. Ooh, last couple days of Oracle in its current state. Oh, wait. Also, let me go get a snack. Dude, I'm such a fan of snacking now. I haven't usually been a snacker, but I met with a dietitian recently to try to like I mean just to learn more about nutrition, and also like I'm doing an extreme amount of physical exercise, so I wanted to make sure I have like as much. Sometimes I show up to games and I have a ton of energy, and sometimes I have little, and I think I eat mostly the same every day, and I'm like confused about that. It was very helpful, by the way. I learned a lot of very good things. But like one of the main takeaways was you need to be snacking more. So here I am, snacking. Snacking's fucking OP. Call me snack guy. Get some snackies. What snacks are great? Well, it depends on when you're playing a game, but like a lot of really nice healthy fats and carbs, protein obviously. But like before games, the really, really heavy like real fruit carb shit is great. One thing that I wasn't doing for sure is I was not eating enough healthy fats. That is 100p true. It's so true. Yeah, something that I was kind of put onto by a girlfriend is rice cakes with peanut butter on them and apple slices. Bro, that goes insane. It goes so crazy. Alright, this guy's name is Noodle Cup. Inviting him. Alright, what kind of classes have we not seen a lot of? Here, let's get priest. We haven't gotten a lot of priest healers. No, but really though. What about DPS? There's someone named Sneak.Lua. What a fucking beast. Alright. I haven't seen a DPS warrior. Seen a lot of Moonkins. Seen a lot of I do not like playing, bro, and Holy DK is so boring. You're boring if you play Unholy. Come on. Seen a few Rets. This guy said, what the fuck, I'm Frost. Oh shit, alright. Frost DK in. Now we need a Luster guy, right? So DPS Shaman. What about DPS Dragon? I haven't seen any in the group finder. Oh, there's one. Dev on top. Let's fucking go, buddy. Let's go huge. Alright, cool. We have nicely different cooldown timings in this group too, which is nice. Just nicely, which is nice. That's crazy. I used both of those. Flame Shaper Dev is actually really fun to play. Bro, you're so basic. Pyre, 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 pyre. This is so fun. Pyre, pyre. Come on, bro. By the way, I don't even know what the rotation is. I'm just slandering this guy. You're low-key a hater? Bro, not even low-key. I love hating.
The orphans of Merodar have been asking to play
Wait.
with you again.
This isn't right, is it? This looks like...
If you visited them.
Oh, this is. This is the Priory entrance. Oh, yeah. How do we end up in a fucking church, though? All right. I have not done this dungeon this season. Time to lock in. Keyhole. I'm so locked in, actually.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
By the way, can Windwalkers press any buttons before the timer that are meaningfully good? Like, it's not just some dumbass shit that doesn't matter.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries.
Wait for me to gather. All right, big dog. No casters in this pack? Wow. Oh, this guy maybe. Are you done gathering? What is that fucking... Is that Dev Evoker shit? Bro.
Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
Oh, I forgot to slicing winds. Fuck. This is so bad. I did this pull so bad. I'm so scared. Okay, I'm just popping diffuse. I think I'm getting owned by something. Stunning here. Bro, this Dev Evoker's popping. Dude, what is this Dev Evoker spell, by the way? Disrupting Shout. That doesn't look good. What is that shit on the ground? I can I ring this cast? Oop, that was such a bad ring. We look like we're dying crazy right now. Anyone else think we're dying bad? Come on, kill him. As long as the tank doesn't die, we're fine. Oh my god. Oh, this hurts so bad. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, that's what I'm assuming. When someone said this guy's dead to traps, that's what he means. Dude, I hate this firestorm nonsense. You can't see anything. What is this? Did we pull extra there? Or was that just like a reggy pull? I don't even know what went wrong. Other than like it seemed like we got murdered. I certainly don't want to use any CDs for this pack.
Shame, ma'am. Your training grounds fall to the intruders.
Oh, here's what I'm guessing. This is part of what should have been a second pull. And we ended up doing it as like a single pull because the other thing got griefed. I'm assuming. Oh, that's a mini boss. It's a long cast, but... Oh, this is normal? You have to wait for the mini-boss. Okay. Oh, and you spread for lunging strike so it doesn't cleave. This is probably a clones from me, I think. Yeah. I'm owning you, buddy. Get fucking owned. I'll carry that into the next pack. Question is the next pack big enough to use CDs on? Waiting for a nice clean run through. Little Mind Soothie on the left. Oh, this looks fat. Are we about to... Okay, I didn't get to keep that. Oh, this is fat. Is he gonna get a silence on the priest, maybe? Oh, he went for grip. Okay. Kind of low key though. Kind of forgot we had a grip in the group.
Dodge.
What does that mean? What are we dodging?
Dodge. AoE.
Oh, the traps, yeah. Stunning.
Dodge.
Stopping the defend. Oh, wow. They didn't get ringed. Can you not ring something when they are,
AoE.
Can you not ring something when they're disoriented? Is that impossible?
AoE.
Oh, I should be focusing this guy.
Dodge.
I'm getting pot shotted. How much does that hurt? Not much, it appears. I'm not using this. Oh, Conjurer are the bigger interrupts, right? That's what this plater means? Wait, what's happening? I'm assuming he's just grabbing a bunch of shit. Oh, he's skipping the casters and bringing them down on top of... Oh, that's cool. This is where it feels good to be damage capped, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering what it was like to be damage capped, it's actually... This is one of the moments where it's fucking sick and awesome. It's so fucking cool during this time. Sent CDs into shield. Bro, I don't know there's a shield. I'm just trying to fucking game, and you're ruining my vibe right now.
Dodge.
Probably send this, yeah.
You won't peel off anymore. You must defeat Dale Pride.
Chainer, the intruders defile the
Where did the
order
name
of the
Rizzy
sacred
Glizzy
flame.
come from? What do you mean?
Dodge. Dodge. Dodge.
Put an end to these heathens.
I'm gonna CD, right? This guy has a lot of HP, but then I don't have it for boss. If this looks like we're doing boss after this. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I feel like this is always wrong. I feel like if you have a minute and a half CD, you just have to like send off cooldown and like you just straight up don't even think about it. But I don't know if the boss is dangerous, and I feel like speeding up this pack isn't that worth it. Definitely wrong, though. Oh, this priest has hella stacks right now.
Dodge.
Show them the power of the flame.
I should have used a CD, I think. I feel greed for what I've done, but at the same time, it's fine. Why does this person have so much HP? I can't even touch a death them because they have 166 mil? What the fuck? What kind of buffs do they have exactly? Oh, he's too close to the boss. That's hype. That's just a hype move right there. Tank types, I'm an idiot. Bro, you know what? Same. It's all good because same. Who do I kill here? Do I hit boss or add? I'm just gonna choose both real quick and then see what happens.
Dodge.
Hurl spear. Oh, okay, so that probably kills you.
AoE.
Power of the blade.
Maul. Okay, I probably should have karma'd that Holy Radiance. Looks like that's just raid damage. Oh, we're gonna karma Savage Mauling. Hurl Spear. You gotta, oh, you gotta break that out so they don't die to the spear. Oh, that guy died. That's hype. All good. This guy's got a lot of HP. Ooh, as Windwalker, do you spin on 2 over, like, as a spender over Blackout, assuming you have, like, everything on CD? If they share health. Blackout proc kind of fucks. Well, I mean, yeah, proc. I just mean, like, you're gonna use your procs anyway. Unless I'm misunderstanding.
AoE. Dodge.
Dude, okay, first time Rizzy doing this boss, feeling amazing right now. Let's go, Rizzy. Okay, just these two.
Delcry was a Marathi hero.
What do you do, Paladins? What's your bit? Oh, these are the consecration dudes. I don't like this at all.
AoE.
Oh, now there's a third one, and I bet he pulled that into desync. Not having CDs for this feels bad.
Dodge. Dodge. AoE.
This is not a good pull to not have CDs for. Actually, counterpoint. Counterpoint, if I may. If you're a AoE capped class, using CDs on pull, if you have a choice,
Dodge.
on a big AoE pack, it feels bad. Pull both, lust, easy. Okay, well, we don't appear to be pulling both, so I'm using my CDs. And I want to kill myself. They pulled both now, after all of that. All good.
AoE.
So whatever.
Dodge. Dodge. AoE. AoE. Dodge.
All right. Beautiful.
Dodge.
There's ads coming in. Why would you do that?
AoE.
Is Conjure what looks more important? Dark blue seems like a more important nameplate color.
Dodge. Dodge. AoE.
Knocking them out and stopping their cast. Beast. Actually, I think I missed that cast.
Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty.
Wait, so you kill the packs, and then stunning?
Dodge.
It spawns the exact same pack again?
AoE.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sounds stinky to me.
AoE. Dodge. AoE.
Why are we doing the same pack again? Oh, health potting. Cancel my Fist of Fury. Would have died. W Riz. W Riz. Question, do we CD?
Dodge. Dodge.
I think we do. I think we do.
Dodge.
Ringing that guy out again.
AoE. AoE. Dodge.
boss in 10 seconds. I don't care. I feel like this pack was still in danger of killing us. So I might as well go huge and kill it.
Dodge.
Okay, this part of the dungeon so far, the first part was fine. This part felt so bad.
Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall
All right, let's see what this boss do.
by the Emperor's will.
Hammers and 5. Okay.
Dodge.
Hammers of Purity. We're running far away from Hammers of Purity. Oh, because they do the spins. Sacrificial pyre. This guy's running to it. Is it a soak? Is it like Anduin? I love when I just use Karma because I see big circle. And of course it does no damage. I just wasted that. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Vindictive Wrath. Tank mechanic, maybe? No one's health moved.
Dodge.
Sacrificial pyre right on top of us, it appears.
Dodge.
Wait, you can just outrange that shit, though? I'll CDF for the next hammers with this Strike of the Windlord.
Dodge.
Wait, what is that thing? Oh, that's the thing you have to step in.
The flame empowers me.
Dodge.
Dude, that guy time spiraled right there. Alright, let's be real, guys. Do you think he time spiraled for us or for him because he was out of hovers? Let's talk about it. I'm so dead. Oh, it went away, bro. I diffused thinking it wasn't going to go away. Holy shit. What happens if you hit a hammer? Does it kill everyone or just you?
3, 2, 1. Dodge.
My holy hammer. Flame cleanse you. Of course you fall.
Just a one shot for you? Like one shot, like literal one shot? Like dot kill, or it just does a ton of damage? Like I would have died through diffuse. I had diffuse up.
Murprey has warped the Priory from a place of contemplation to an uprising. Why? She has always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn against us is madness. Dodge. Dodge. AIB.
Feeling like a fucking king right now. Rizzy.
Dodge. Dodge. AIB. AIB.
So far, oh, this is only a 3-boss dungeon too. This dungeon feels pretty nice. Oh, he's line of sighting.
Dodge. Dodge. AIB. AIB.
I should have used clones, at least, before this pack. I recognize my wrongdoing. Ooh, that hurt. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck was that? I hate how I did this.
Meladar is the crucible. It burns away weakness.
Yeah, I don't... I mean, I should use... Are we pulling with this one paladin up? I can use... I feel like I fucked up my cooldown so bad.
The Arathi will defeat
I'm gonna use his fists.
conquer Kazalgard, and subjugate the world.
Oh, we did pull with the one paladin. I'm getting sensationally owned right now by things that...
They defile the sacred flame by animating the dead. They are no better than the Chorus.
What's happening to me? Alright, we seem to be in danger. This looks like a wipe. I don't know what happened. It was probably my fault. But this looks like what I've seen a wipe before. And it looks like this. This is a normal pull. Alright, never mind. Single target suck. We're going to use this extra clone charge in this instance. You typically want to get the thing on cooldown early just because I'll just fort this. Looks like I'm using this here. I could have used it just on single target on this guy. What? Where the... What? Okay. I fucked this up too. Sorry, I got so stun locked by that thing just doing that. All good. Not liking my how I set up this dungeon for me. Not looking good right now. Not a fan. Not a fan. This is a mini boss, I assume. This is where I decided to use my second clones.
Will simply raise him back to
Not awesome, but playable. They're just footmen, right? Do we chain this into boss here? It appears.
sacred
Okay.
flame will cleanse your transgressions.
Alright, what does this boss do?
Take you. My flames be purified.
Purify incoming, it says. Oh my god!
3,
Oh, it's like that one boss.
1.
I'm gonna diffuse.
Dodge.
I'm disoriented. That's not good. Why did I almost die in that thing? Oh! A good old-fashioned turn-away mechanic. It's been a time.
Flames take you. My flames be purified.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeet.
Dodge.
My sacred flame!
My damage will actually go so much higher if I got to pull this again.
Sacred flame! My
Beam.
blaze be purified!
Beam.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dodge.
My sacred flame! Brothers and sisters,
Shield.
hearken to the flame!
Wait, where are we going this way?
Dodge.
Is it just same phase?
Beam.
Okay, I kind of like this dungeon. And before I say that, and then instantly die.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Check the tape. Check the tape. Check the tape. Unfortunately for this boss, he doesn't know that I'm streaming. Check the fucking tape. Dude, maybe I did. Maybe I did get hit by it. I thought I turned it, though.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dodge.
Oh, am I kiting it through the whole group? I guess I was going back for uptime, though. It's fine. Just, like, fucking dodge that shit, though.
Dodge.
Missing a little mob EC. Missing a little mob count. All good, though.
4, 3.
The Empire will see you burn.
It is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction. Here. Dodge. AoE. Dodge. You won't be so lucky.
Yay! Good job, everybody. Ooh, and I got Flighty Seas. Good job, everybody. Pyre, pyre, pyre. Ooh, those are nice boots, too. I mean, I don't need them, but... Tertiary Haste Mastery boots? Let's go. I don't need that shit, bro. You can keep it. Here, actually, I'll give you... You can have a little treat. There you go. We can trade. Max, can you check evoker damage breakdown? Well, well, well. Okay, actually, it's not even full pyre. It's actually just like... it's pretty balanced, honestly. This looks like a pretty healthy damage breakdown, but I will continue my pyre slander. Unfortunately. Everything's red. Too many red things up there for me. Alright, we have a couple more dungeons to try.
Okay, I like this dungeon except for this. So I liked every single bit of this dungeon. Including the beginning. Like, yeah, the traps maybe could be a little easier to see with how deadly they are. Maybe. Like, with how good animations are for incoming spells now. Maybe just make that a little better. But this room sucked. Like, the fact that you do both of these packs and then it's just like, guess what? The exact same one's coming down the stairs again. You know? That just seemed like we were here for too long. But I like the rest of the dungeon, though. So early in the season, people said Priory was, like, so bad. What caused that? What did they nerf? Like, what was OP? What was too strong? Timer, insane damage. Oh, the paladins. Little consecrate dudes. It is a lot harder without Oracle Disc. Oh, probably true. Oracle Disc felt comfy to me, though. Yeah, what'd my key turn into? I don't really care about meadery. Oh, it just has too many mobs for me. Dude, by the way, I told you guys this, but I did a Cinderbrew meadery off stream during a guild meeting as well, like last week. And it was so bad. So, you guys know how on the last boss it like shoots the fire out? Where's the boss here? This dude, Goldie Baron Bottom. Like when you pop the like the barrels, it just like shoots fire. So it shoots in cardinal directions. So I know this now. So like when the fire blows up, right? It like fire goes this way, this way, this way, and this way, no matter what. All right, well, I was like half paying attention to the boss in the Mythic Plus, and we were in a 10. There's some random pug I signed up for, and the rest of the dungeon went fine. And then on this boss, I didn't know that they were directional. So I was in Vietnam, bro. Like, it was so scary. Like, when you don't know which way they're spawning, you're just playing so safe. You're just, like, running away from every barrel because you feel like they can come out in every direction, and you're so scared. Bro, I died 2 times. I felt so bad. We still timed the key by a mile, but I was like, bro, I am fucking hard throwing in this group. Oh, also, you know what else I did? On the pack before that, the like little trash right before Goldie, the like 4 mini bosses, kind of similar to like Spires of Ascension. Okay, I did not know when they... I didn't know when they... I wish I was streaming this, so you guys would have loved this. I didn't know their health went back to 100 when you killed one, so I was just hard AoEing, bro. I was not single targeting any of them. I was just spinning. I was going crazy on them. And then I saw the first one heal, and I'm like, oh, shit. And I noticed, like, they were marked skull and X and shit. People that know that still do that to pad. I mean, okay. I mean, I can respect that for sure. I don't even have to do that, though, because my class, just like every single ability, like basically if you're full single targeting or AoEing, your rotation like barely changes, which is also really OP, but it's nice for like natty padding on packs like that. Okay. So I still have this full group. What kind of keys do you guys have? Let's see. GG boys. Dude, I got shit in Frost. Ooh, I want to do the Motherlode, but I don't want these guys to have to lower their key. Does either Noodle Cup or Zakawi not care about lowering their key? You can... It's up to you guys. I'm down to keep the same group. I'm cool with it.
I do not mind. All right, cool. Motherlode angle. Motherlode angle right now. Just do the 14. Ooh. I don't want to ruin their 14. I mean, we probably could, but I don't know. We like timed this one within like a couple minutes. Priory. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I mean, 12 seems like a good 12 seems like a good number to start on for a first time key and not get like heavily carried through it, you know? Cuz like, I mean, I don't know, I'm doing okay, damn. Seeing these dungeons for the first time, but I wouldn't want to like hard throw in a 14. That would make me feel bad. I want to at least like see it one time first. Max, do you play Crackle? No, I've been playing this shit, but I have a build called Turtle Bazooka Hybrid that plays a little bit more single target stuff and then runs the Crackling Jade Lightning Cleave. I kind of like it. The only thing is, to do that, I have to get rid of Transfer the Power and Fury of the Wind, and I just feel like those are just nice. You know? Hey Max, what are your considerations in regards to defining a good healer? Well, you'd want someone who does a lot of healing and then doesn't die. And then for every bit of healing that you're already fully topped, you'd want to add damage. And then if you have anything else, you'd want to like, and before a lot of that, you'd want to like do mechanics and stuff. So I don't know, just like be good, regular style. Like not even crazy style, just like regular mode.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I haven't done Motherlode since BFA. Let's get it. Love this dungeon. I was here, bro. I was here when Sang figured out you could pull these fucking big guys before the timer. That was some crazy shit. Crazy technology. Looks like we're just doing an assassin pull. Okay, with a vendor. The vendor's probably the dangerous one. Okay. Ooh, even more. Alright, big mass AoE. This is good for me, who can't do that. It's very good. Very good. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid I didn't do that first. I'm stunned. No. I already used all my CC. I did what I could do. I paralyzed the activate mech. All right, we're going behind the house. This is tech that I appreciate. Wait, what's going on? Oh my god, bro. It's one of these. Oh, never mind, I can cheat. We're good. Dude, fucking see you guys in the past, by the way. I'll ping the marker for you in case you guys want to learn how to do it. Alright, wait. Okay, I'll help. Oh, they both did it. Okay. Oh, more jumping. Oh my god, dude. Not in my game. Oh, wait, I'll just take this guy. I'm on your mount. We're good. All good, all good, all good. Tiger's listening to tank instead of me so he can pull things faster. W me. Oh man, these pulls bring me back. I love this dungeon, man. Then we do this pack first because it starts the roleplay, even if you want to go back and get count. Just so fucking based. Oh, that's weird. I think there's mechanics happening to me because of what is this shit, bro? Okay, can I go through that? Okay, Jesus. I didn't pick the right way. Mistakes were made. Tear gas. I guess if you kite the same direction, it's piss, right? I just... went the opposite of the right direction, unfortunately. I stopped my fist to kick that. I'm so mad.
Systems engaged. Commence pummeling.
No.
Voltage increased.
And then you shoot in the foot bombs, right? And then it goes into a damage amp, which I will have one set of clones for, but not any more CDs. Do I help with this, or is it a healer job?
Damaging this unit violates the terms
You also want to move away from the coins, right? Doesn't he start going crazy style on it?
of force authorized.
Okay, so next one of those I'll have big CDs for.
Voltage increased.
I'll defuse it, it's fine. Yeah, I can do this, then I'll have CDs up again. Dude, the animations are so much better.
Damaging this unit violates the terms of use. Lethal force authorized.
Okay, that was not a great damage amp for me, but...
Voltage increased.
Oh no, a little knockback mid-fist. So sad. I just kept channeling it too out of pain. That's so good. Let's wait. I'll shoot this in.
Damaging this unit violates the terms.
Did I miss? I thought I hit him. It looked like it went a weird angle though.
Lethal force authorized.
Bro, this boss is so much easier to see than BFA. I'm still scared of that. I'm sure that that's animation's probably just for the tank, but I'm not risking it. Okay, we were talking about this on a podcast recently, like why the TGP is better than the MDI, and it's because you can't even identify what the hard pulls are in MDI. Bro, not having any tank defensive CDs up and having to pull every single one of these together, MDI style, because every CD was used on the pull into the boss here, was insanely hard, and just like viewers don't even know. You're just fucking having a you're vibing out watching the shit, but it's just insane difficulty. Same thing with like a Taldazar. Like everyone talked about the pull where you do the like pull into Razan and you snap everything. That pull was pissed. That pull was fucking easy. Well, in comparison, it was easy. But the one right after it, where like you go left in a Taldazar and you pull all of that with like the fervence and everything, that with 0 CDs, that pull is so much harder. Okay, these guys are... so now I see why you don't pull a lot of extractors. Holy shit. No, there's more. Okay, we're just gonna have to... Do you really single pull these guys? That's insane. Oh, okay, they're pulling these in. Nice. No, I was gonna roll, dude. At least he res right here. I thought I could finish it. I deserve that, Ha. I deserve it. I deserve it. I thought I had time. Oh, I stopped his final blast. That's good. Wait, do these rock lances target non-tanks now? Dude, Mike, were they always like that? I swear this was like a... I thought this was like a tank mechanic in BFA. Because I remember when you pulled all these, it was like so fucking danger. Maybe it was killing everyone else. Was there another tank mechanic? There's something here that absolutely fucked the tanks. It was insane. Maybe it was the drills, yeah. Ooh, time spiral. Which I do acknowledge every single time evokers use that, it is because they ran out of hovers and they're not trying to help you. But when it does happen to help you, I can only respect it, bro. I can only respect their effort. Oh, mini boss. I remember this guy. I remember... sorry, I'm kind of going through memory lane here, but... It was nice in the MDI when, no one used to pull this guy, and then he started becoming just efficient count to pull in the next boss, but he had to really, really time how his mechanic worked with the reduction. Which, by the way, I'm not paying attention to right now. Attack and casting speed. Okay, he has a purge.
Dodge.
Now, are we dragging him on boss, or are we finishing? Probably finishing. Now, the next boss used to have a lot of hidden difficulty, but it was really hard to see everything. I wonder if they upped its animations.
Dodge.
He said lusting midway. Alright, cool. I'll be using all my CDs right now. Because I don't need lust, bro. Because if I need lust, that just means that, like, someone else is helping me. But, like, I'm unhelpful, bro. I'm him. I'm fucking him. Max kill skull. Alright, fuck it. Say less, king.
Frontal.
I just... Wow. That was a complete accident. Now, do I kill orange? Nah, fuck orange. All right, cool. Now they just dive they just die natty style to cleave. Okay.
Frontal.
I can touch a death that one. I just don't. I'm scared to touch a death it because I'm afraid they have some kind of on death effect because of how, like, how persistent you guys were about
Frontal.
having to make sure it died.
AOE.
Dog bark. Dog bark. Let them get close. Stunning.
Frontal.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do here, actually? I might get fucking weird with it. You guys want to get weird with it, or what? Let's get weird with it. Oh, he's marked a skull. I'm going to kill boss.
Frontal.
Because I'm an agent of chaos. I cannot be told what to do.
AOE.
I'm a man with my own mission. Skullad takes double damage. Oh, shit. That is criminally bad for my overall. Speaking of overalls,
AOE.
bring that shit back?
Dance. AOE.
We lost a good man just now. Probably have to kill masterminds. That used to be what gated these pulls.
AOE. Dance.
Dance.
AoE. Dance.
Start a dance.
AoE.
Are they actually saying dance, or am I like mispronouncing her? Oh, it's a dance, yeah. It spawns fucking little guys.
AoE.
Okay.
Dance.
Dance. Wait, it stays there? That's kind of cool.
Dance. AoE.
The masterminds used to be way more toxic.
AoE.
I'm getting targeted by something using this.
AoE. AoE. Dance. AoE. Dance.
Okay, I can't really see where the shit is, so.
AoE.
Don't really like my cooldown timings right now, but they are what they are in a way. Ooh, this is nice. You just kind of keep pulling stuff, huh? Like it? No, I should have fucking... Oh, I think someone else stopped it. Nice.
Here.
Echo Blade? Is that a frontal? If that little whoosh sound is a frontal and I've been supposed to be paying attention to that, I have been the luckiest person on earth, by the way. Because, like... Let's just say I haven't been doing that at all.
Here.
Someone better stop that. Nice. It targets a random person. Okay. Could dispel myself. Won't.
Here.
Sorry, doing damage right now. Hello, doing damage. Not doing that. Hello. This is probably a CD pull.
AoE. AoE.
Dance.
Dance. AoE. 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 Dance. AoE. AoE. AoE.
I'm getting mind lashed right now.
AoE.
Fuck you. You know what I mean?
Dance. AoE.
Alright, this boss used to be a total movie. I remember you need to, like, aim the shit so you don't, like, cover up the whole room. Oh, okay. I mean, that's what it used to do, right? It just didn't have that crazy animation when it spawned. So far, same boss. Azurite Catalyst.
Frontal.
AMS Lamau. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but all good. Alright, so that guy's gonna get pissed on and remove half the room.
Frontal.
Okay, it's on me. Assuming I'm gonna... I could probably have done a different way. I'm gonna spray that piss. Let's go. Fucking, I got piss for anybody who wants it, man. Can you still spell reflect this thing? It used to do so much damn. What does that mean? Bro, in my CDs too?
Frontal. Frontal.
Very confused on what's happening this entire fight. A little bit.
Frontal.
Okay, I just tried doing slicing winds, but a little longer. Because the boss moved, and... Well, I'll never be doing that again, so all good. No issue here.
Frontal.
Bro, I'm about to spread this shit. Yo, check this out. Check out the 360 though. Actually, it's a 180, but you know what I mean.
Frontal. Frontal.
Someone said if I kick a bomb into you, did I get blacklisted? Bro, blacklisted from what? Probably not. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. So definitely not. I'm assuming you can't touch these bombs or you blow up? Is it a fixate? Oh, that's on me. You, bro. Imagine being you and trying to do that and missing. Think about it. Oh, is that on you, buddy? My bad. Blow up. Oh, how did that not hit you? You did say it was okay? No, I didn't. Wait, maybe I did. I remember saying, I don't even know what you're talking about. And then I'm assuming he took that as like, I'm going to do a funny streamer moment. You used to have to tag these for mob count or else they didn't do anything. That's still what's going on here? Oh, we're pulling another one of these guys. Okay, that's a use all CDs angle, right? This guy just has a ton of HP. I'd like to use it on some AoE though, but I will use it here for the team. I'm huge. Oh, maybe I could have used it on this back. This looks like something you would use both on here. Do I ring this into my teammates? Because he tried to do it to me. Nope, you know what? I'm above that. I'm above that. Do you stoop down to their level? Or do you lead by example, right? This is one of those moments, chat. Dude, super random thought, but I've tried to play Monster Hunter like 3 times. That game fucking sucks and I can't get into it. Alright, anyways, back to the dungeon. I don't know if you use CDs right away. I remember you have to like bait this mob in the intermission on top of like stuff. Something, some like barrels or something.
Dodge. Frontal.
That's an easy frontal. Oh, better animation. We like that. Homie missile on me. What does that mean? I'm just defusing. So scared. Oh, we just have to let it hit me when it gets out. Whoa, what a grip. What a grip.
Frontal.
Get a load of 300 rounds per minute!
Dodge.
Well, you can tell where the things are gonna go because of the... Oh, you know what's funny? You actually change your entire positioning now. You used to, like, actually want to, like, Venn diagram, get away from where those ads are targeting. But now you don't even care. Because you can just see it because of the animation. That's so funny. You know what the mechanic I'm talking about? Where you have to, like, line up where the little Mims head dudes are looking?
Dodge 20. 20.
That was bad play. Pressed wrong button there, all G. See this. You used to want to, like, not be in the line of this. Because when it does its little missiles or whatever, you get shit on. But, like, now you just don't care as much, right? Because you can just actually see it. It was, like, that was one of the most invisible Mythic Plus mechanics ever. And the proper way of playing it was just, like, never be where they can be shooting. Also, I remember, like, tanking it by the door was something you did in the MDI that was, like, really nice.
Well done.
Let's go. What a fucking W key. What an amazing little key we just did. Okay, so now there's only 2 dungeons I haven't done. There is... What do we got? I haven't done Rookery, and I haven't done Dark Flame Cleft. Which one of those is more fun? Actually, I just want to do Rookery, but I don't think anyone here has a Rookery. Wait, I can re-roll my key, right? No, I think my key was higher than the one we just did, so it shouldn't be re-rollable. Yeah.
Is it a dungeon?
Dark Flame Cleft? That's crazy. You guys are saying it's more fun, because, like, I just know what happens at the end of that dungeon, and it sounds miserable. Wait, did I not have a flask on? W. That's good. You fucking love to see that. He has a Cinderbrew Meadery 12. Theater Pain. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I think I gotta leave the group. Dude, thanks for the runs, boys. That was baller. We're gonna get a little new group going. I have a DFC 13. Shit, okay. Okay. We can get some people in here. I'm gonna drink some water and eat some snack. Oh, wait. I don't have any more snack.
The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a hand.
People like Dark Flame because it's the easiest dungeon with the chillest timer. That makes sense. But like Shadow Moon Burial Grounds was also the easiest dungeon with the easiest timer, but also like that key was fucking terrible, you know? Like I don't think that universally makes people like keys. I bet there was people that actually liked Shadow Moon though. Dude, I am feeling like doing some higher keys though. That sounds pretty fun. Like I think we do them all on 12s and then we just make the jump straight to 15s. Cuz that sounds like good content whether we time it or not. Are we going for the title this season? I never go for the title. It's the title doesn't really... It's just whether I'm having fun playing the game. Like, for example, I played for like 3 months or 2 months probably on Havoc DH in Season 3, and at the end of the season, I could have logged on and timed a single higher key level, which was easy at that time, on one key, and I would have gotten title. And I just didn't even do that. Because it was like, I log in and play the game when I'm having fun, and I log out when I'm not having fun, and none of that other stuff means literally anything to me. It's just about whether you're having fun. So if, like, by the time I stop playing, if I am comfortably in title range by the end of the season, I'll get it. But I highly doubt that, because, like, 4 months go by, and then, like, corruption effects will come out, and you know what I mean? How huge is Rizzy Glizzy? Rizzy's okay. He's 664. He's not super huge, but, like, it's enough where I don't feel bad about griefing the groups I'm in. I can currently craft. I have the ability to craft. Actually, I need 2 more crests to craft. Wait, no. Wait, didn't I craft? Was that the last? Yeah, my spark is gone. Did I craft something? Oh, yeah, I crafted pants. Yes, I did. Yeah, so I can go spend some. I'm gonna go spend some resources. Let's do that real quick. $665 with Pacemaker and House of Cards is pretty cracked. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I still have like hundreds of crests to spend. I feel like I still have a lot of power to gain.
The skies call to me.
Okay, let's see here. What can we upgrade? So now we have some free crests, right? So biggest upgrades, I think, are going to be upgrading Tier Chest and Tier Helm. Actually, Tier Chest is the biggest, like, statistic upgrade of anything of my gear. But also, like, you kind of don't want to do that because it's not myth track. Like, you're like throwing those crests away, kind of. Like, for example, it's a lot more likely that you get a tier chest out of your vault than, like, a neck or a ring. Grab a mythic BOE? No, I don't have the gold for it. I have 11k, bro. There's, like, millions of gold. I don't know. We could probably just slam. Question is... I mean, okay, I could also do the mythic track boots to 678. But, like, that feels like really low value. It's only a +3 eye level increase for 15 crests instead of +4. So, like, there are other upgrades that are literally 25% better stats-wise. So, and also to get Harbinger of the Gilded, you only want to be 675 anyway. Right? So, like, I feel like 678 is a pretty low value upgrade. It might be just helm and chest. I don't know why, but why am I not just like upgrading ring and neck though? Because I'm like gonna be wearing. I mean, are you just crafting one of those or some? I don't. Maybe it's chest. I think it's chest. Chest is huge value. Okay, chest. That's just the move, and then I only have enough for one more upgrade somewhere, right? So it's not like this is a huge deal either way, but it's... I mean, I feel like it's... I mean, I could craft neck or ring. Those are the same. So is it really just helm? I don't know why I'm having so much decision paralysis about this specific upgrade. It's like not even that big of a deal. I'm upgrading this neck, bro. Fuck yeah. I think that guy in chat is right. Like, you can't even craft a neck better than this, right? Because this one's high mastery. I know how DRs work and stuff, but you could just move other things around. Okay, cool. So let's do one more dungeon probably today. So the group is going to be under Cinderbrew Meadery, but we're not doing that. It's going to be called Riztown. Sign up for Riztown. Link what key you have. I want to do a Rookery or a Dark Flame Cleft? Dark Flame... Dark... What the fuck is it called? Dark Flame Cleft. Oh, that is what it's called. Cool. Ooh, I want to see some weird classes, bro. Show me some weird shit. Haven't seen a Warlock yet. Let's go. Let's just get the Warlock to game. Floodgate 11. Nah, I don't have either key you want, but I have a fat cock. Oh my god. Wow. I have a 13 Dark Flame Cleft. Louisiana Wang. What a name. Oh, this guy's a Rookery. I kind of want to do the Rookery. And it's a Blood DK. That's fun. Alright, let's get some weird DPS I haven't seen yet. Okay, well, actually, I only have one more DPS. I need a Lust. I could bring a Resto Shaman. Sounds good, actually. Survival, super strong. Is it? Okay, who in here is a survival hunter? I want to see that. Give me a survival. Well, no, not in chat, man. Like, put that shit in the group finder so I can see you. Sign up to Riztown. Seraphine just got passed. Bro, I have seen that name before. So we'll get him, that's fine. But then I need a survival hunter though. My name is Kurt Bria. I'm cute. Ooh, you haven't even done a 10 though. But also, like, so I've also only done a 10. So who's to say, you know? I just need someone to sign up with like 2,500 plus score that just says survival in their shit. I knew it was someone from Donkey Group, but I couldn't remember who it was. Dude, it's so funny when people misspell dorky as donkey. I don't know why that specifically. It's like not like a high tier insult or anything, but it just makes me laugh every single time. Fucking donkey. Alright, we're not getting any survival hunters, so we're just gonna get something else. Mage or a hunter, whoever I see here that makes sense. Alright, I'll get this guy. This guy's so geared. He's 4 eye level on me. Holy fuck. What a beast. This comp is fucking weird. I love it. Where are we going? Dark Flame Cleft, I believe, is what we're doing. On a 12. Max Seraphine is a Resto Druid for Humble. World 30 at this tier. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, get in here. Is this guy in the Greg family? The family of WoW playing Gregs? Or is this one of the Gregs I'm aware of? He's Healer Greg. Oh. Okay. Cool. Fucking Healer Greg W. Max, I don't think we have a Dark Flame Cleft. Do we not? Someone said they did. Oh, it was Rookery. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Rookery angle. Fuck. I don't even know how to get back there. Hearthstone on cooldown, big dog, or else I would have done it. I mean, I can just fly back. It's easy. Or I can get summoned, one of the two.
Someone didn't get the message. These are earthen resources.
I actually don't know if Dalaran Hearthstone would have been faster than what I'm doing. Maybe. Humans have 2 Hearthstones, got a race change, small boy. Alright, okay. So maybe they have 2 Hearthstones. But how many of you can eat rocks? What about that? What about that? If I got a nice little rock in my bag, I can just eat that thing. Eat a rock then? I don't want to. It's already... Wait, my rock is giving me haste currently. That's not... I need a different... Bro, I need a different rock. I think I'm all out of rocks too. I am, dude. Fuck. Alright, first time doing Rookery. Let's see what happens. Although I did this one a lot at the beginning of the expansion for like dungeon spamming, so I feel like we actually did so many Rookeries. It was so fast. Did they lower it, or is that thing... Oh, Ember...
5, 4.
Wait, don't pull, don't pull, don't pull, don't pull.
1.
Shit, he might do it. Yeah, he did. Fuck.
Thank the Titans who are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders corrupted.
Alright, look. I don't know what this pull does.
Frontal. Frontal. Shield. Shield. Dodge. AIV. Frontal. Dodge.
I feel like I did pretty well here. Knocking that guy in. I could have used that for an entire group-wide stop. Maybe that's better.
Frontal. AIV.
They're also doing this on a 14. First time Rookery on 14. Why not? Ooh.
Dodge.
What is that?
That hunter is marksman in all caps. Okay, so maybe he is, but can we talk about something? Why is that so significant that you would just spam that? Bro, that's just like a WoW spec. The survival lied. He's not a survival. He did not say he was survival. I tried to get a survival hunter, and then I asked for like 5 minutes probably for someone to sign up and say I'm survival, and he didn't, so I just picked a random one. This guy's getting slandered for no fucking reason.
The title, the
Dodge.
throne. It should have been mine, Pilgrim.
AIV.
You never deserved to be Stormward.
Oh, dude, when the keys are like a little higher, your damage just feels so much better. Because things just fucking live for the damage you're doing.
AIV.
The whole not having key too low is nice. Was pressing fist here bad? I believe it was. I can Hellstone? I don't want to, though. Okay. Pressing Fist of Fury was very bad right there, by the way. Just in case anyone's keeping track. I need to use this, or else I'm kind of fucked.
Hit.
Stunning. That means usually something's on the ground. Kind of scared right now. Spamming fists. Did I get it off in time? I did. Okay, this looks kind of a fat pull. No! I just popped all my CDs too. Fuck, dude. Alright, friendly groups run right here. Slamming this too. No. Did I stand in something? I could have just diffused. What actually killed me? I'm just diffusing. So scared. I can health pot or health stone. Doing it. A lot of stuff will kill you in this place. Bro, why are we doing this on a 14? I'm getting texted too. I'm like, people are knocking on my door as soon as the key's starting. This is so stressful. Oh my god. Okay. This is actually complete hell for me at the moment. Stunning. Nice, the hunter is fucking destroying this pack. That's really nice. Looks like we're doing the boss now, which I don't know how it works. Hopefully this goes well.
Spread. Dodge. Dodge.
Just dodge. Okay. Bro, just say less, by the way.
Intermission.
No, I mean it. Shut up. Okay, everyone seems to be, like, pixel stacking for this. I feel like he moved a little far there. Is it just that? That's the whole fight. Okay, well, I'm gonna defuse this then.
Dodge. Dodge.
Oh my god.
Spread.
That hit so hard.
Intermission.
This guy's just in cat form. What a beast. Dude, every WoW player named Greg is a complete beast. What's up with that?
Spread. Dodge. Dodge. Spread. Dodge. Intermission.
No, I was gonna Fist of Fury and it ran out. No. Ranged.
Spread. Dodge.
I just missed a spinning crane kick stack too.
Dodge.
I'm actually tilted. I mean, this boss is like probably dead if that guy's alive though. This is a nice little boss though. Not like annoyingly difficult, or difficult I guess for the wrong reasons. I'm not gonna die. This is gonna get me low.
Dodge. Dodge. Intermission.
Yeah, this is saving touch. Oh, I thought it was going right again. Is there a way you can tell which way it's going? It won't let me touch. Does it not let you touch a death things in the middle? How do I make sure I get one? Oh, I guess they took it from... I see. What? Okay. You can top below 15%. You don't have to wait until 8 mil. But doesn't it do reduced damage, or do they fix that? Or change that, I guess.
Avoid.
Is that... Do I have to get out of that? It really fucking looks like it. Maybe I shouldn't even ask. maybe sometimes things really are that simple. Do I have to get out of this? Yep.
Avoid.
You sure fucking do. The big giant shadow thing that's fucking murdering you. Do you have to get out of that? Ow. What the fuck is Void Crush? Fuck you.
Avoid.
Is that what it... Hellbot. Okay.
Avoid.
No, Void Crush is something else. No, that is what that is. Using Health Pot.
Avoid. Avoid.
I don't have anything for this. Okay, we're good. I think... Fuck, dude. I feel so bad. My girlfriend needs my attention right now. I'm just in the middle of this key that's 2 key levels that higher than I wanted, and also we couldn't still... Guys, I am... If you cannot tell, I'm fucking stressed out right now. But it's fucking... It's not even because I'm in a 14. It's fucking... Bro, 14s, I was fucking born in this shit.
Avoid.
In parentheses, this is the first one I've done.
Avoid.
Is the guy from the Midnight spitting, by the way? Or is he low-key, like, saying nothing? Like, he's saying, I want to have a heart worth breaking. Like, is he saying some deep shit right now? Or is he saying, like, he's not really saying shit. He's just, like, they just need to come up with words to a song.
Avoid.
Is he spitting or what? Oh, another boss. I actually do not remember what this guy does at all. Looks like we're doing trash. Okay. Looks like we're about to pull this into boss, so I'm gonna not do damage. Yeah, okay. Debuff in 2 seconds. Don't know what debuff means. What does debuff mean? Crush reality. Okay, bunch of shit to dodge. Dark gravity on somebody. What does that mean? Run out, I assume? Or only have to be out at the end? What is crush gravity? Bro, I'm so confused. I'm just gonna... Leap is in a couple seconds. Everyone seems to be moving here. I'm just gonna pop all my CDs and then I'm gonna be okay. That's what I'm doing. If you pop all your CDs, nothing can happen to you, by the way.
Debuff.
Oop, my thing randomly canceled. That's good. What does this mean? Jump to the nearest player to remove. Oh, it... Don't literally jump. Okay. My damage is getting hard griefed as well because I'm just so scared and I don't want to wipe them. Is this something you just get out at the end? I feel like such an idiot. I am peak bad vibes right now, by the way. I have people, like, knocking on my door, texting me. Hey, can we change plans for tonight? And I could have answered all that 1 minute before this key started. And then I said, stop the key in the countdown, but stream delay didn't happen. And now we're just here, and it's all happening at once. And it's fucking amazing, by the way. It's so fucking amazing. I am feeling terrible. But you know what? We're going to fucking do it. So obviously, don't be mad as it ends. Quick little Vivi V. I don't really have a lot of CDs for this. Little Vivify. Okay, I'm going to use a minute and a half. Actually, I'm going to use them now because... No, we just lost healer, no res, right? That's bad. All right. Using all CDs, maybe we can make it work.
Debuff.
Healing the hunter. Bro, no. No. He probably can kill. But low-key, if this is a rip of the key... Actually, just... If he's gonna try to keep killing it, that's fine. I'm just gonna... 1 second. I gotta go deal with this.
Pull.
Oh yeah, I like turbo have to go after this key. What killed me early in the key, by the way? Not on this boss. The lightning bolt into energized barrage. Is that dodgeable? Because I could have just personaled. I just didn't know what's actually scared. What's scary. Okay, so I didn't grief that early battle res. I mean, this is fine. I mean, we were doing it on a 14, right? Like, we wanted to do it on a 12. And also, I probably shouldn't have been doing this anyway. Hi, Reptar. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. If it's not Reptar. Hey, buddy. Oh, are you... Okay. By the way, if this DK kills this boss, is it not bricked? We would have 10 minutes to do 27% mob count in one boss. It's turbo bricked. Oh shit. Okay. I was also just wrong about it being 10 minutes. It's gonna be last. What do we do? We'll probably need 3 phases for last. Oh, the boss just took so much damn.
Debuff.
God, if I didn't just die on this boss to something that was so... I mean, I didn't really know exactly how it worked, but Could have obviously been don't be in this when it comes out mid-roll. We would have been fine. Fuck me, dude. They're all releasing. Okay, that's back here. Oh, oh, this seems to be a shortcut, though. Look at this. I should have Tiger's Lusted someone else. So we're waiting for the DK to get here natty, and then we're jumping down. Is that thing dangerous? Okay. Alright.
Dodge.
Umbral wave. Dodge what? Oh, 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 those things. No, 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 there's another one. Oh my god. Is there more? I don't see any.
Dodge.
Might happen again. Does it go off after death? It appears so. Does it do a second one after death?
Like that it feels darker
No.
and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. The lift is out. What is that? What did Gorin bring here?
Oh good, some uncapped AoE incoming. I'm sure I'll do great on this pack. Dude, I'm just such a complainer. So what are we doing for... Oh, you just dodge in and out, okay. I didn't realize we were hard killing this guy. No! Oh, I knew I was close. That feels so bad, I'm so sorry. Ah. Just fucking end me, dude. That feels so bad. I greeted uptime, that's all it was. Progress the key, progress the key.
Dodge. Dodge. Dodge.
I do like this dungeon though. This feels like pretty nice.
Dodge. Dodge.
I have to just be super efficient here.
Dodge.
We have to kill all these bro, this shit is crazy. No, I feel so bad.
Dance.
Whoa. That hit hard. See, it definitely doesn't work. I just touched a death and it only did 5 million. I feel like I got gaslit earlier. Why I need to be kidding the big guy? I'm defusing.
Dodge.
No, I'm not paying attention. Oh man, that was crazy. I don't know who I target here. I feel like the guy has more HP, so it should be him.
Dodge. Dance.
Damn, we missed it. Sadness. Although still had a fun time in the key. I have to immediately turn my stream off after this. So I am not in a lot of trouble. Oh, ooh, that could have been bad. Oh, good mark there. Tank beam. Okay, everyone's over here. Okay, why are you guys over here? What do I do with this? Oh, okay, they dispelled it. So confused. What does this do? Oh, I'm just defusing, bro. So scared. Oh, they're on something. Oh, did they just do it for me? Alright, W. I got put in a little basket right there. What is this? Oh, there's a damage amp. Fuck. And they lusted with no coolies. Tremendously bad situation for me at the moment. Alright, well, I'm assuming, do we save our CDs for the next one, guys, or do you think I sent? I can go to that one, or is he doing it? He looks like he's doing it. Okay. Save, okay. Oblivion Wave.
No.
I'll get in range of him. Can't. I can go to that middle one. They're fine. I'm just getting in range of healers. Didn't even have clones for this. I'm so fucking tilted. Alright. Oh. Man, would I like to have another run at this boss.
No.
I'm just gonna defuse this maybe? Get it out of the way. Okay, they're all doing it. Dude, this is a fucking backpack boss, dude. Crazy. Oh, I did not give him a lot of room there. Think we kill right here, though? Dude, that's so sad. Oh man, if I just had seen this boss before it instantly gets owned. I do like this boss though.
No.
I'm gonna die. Am I out of healing pots? It says it was up and available. I'm pressing, but it's not working. It's fine. The shield's almost gone. Why is my health pot not working? Oh, and my dog's ready to go. All right, guys, I would love to stay longer. Oh, yep. Okay, and we're barking. Okay, so I gotta fucking go. I needed to go at the beginning of this. I literally gotta. Reptar, please stop. I got a knock on my door at the beginning of this key. And literally as it was starting, and the whole thing was fucking so stressful. All right, I have to leave. See you later.